welcome to our final event of the day at the Dr. Karni Singh shooting range. We're about to get underway with the P2 women's 10 metre air pistol SH1 final. And there's some names in this one. France represented in the form of Galedon, Ravina Francis of India for the home nations, and Irina Liakul of Ukraine, Kristina David of Hungary, and Oksana Bedovsovskaya, a neutral para athlete, and Ibanez Babayeva for Azerbaijan, and Shaknoza Mamjanova of Uzbekistan. So this is our final, the P2 10 metre air pistol SH1 women at local time 5:15, and in New Delhi at the moment it's just gone 5 p.m. So we're we're exactly 5.5 hours in front of GMT in terms of timing. So wherever you are watching around the world, do let us know where you are watching and how you are celebrating the world of parachuting and the world of parasport in general. If you're joining us on YouTube, then you can like and subscribe the channel. That way all the content pops up for you, either on your mobile phone, your tablet or your computer. And you can like and make comments on Facebook as well on our live stream. So 10 metres is the distance, maximum weight of the pistol up to 1.5 kilos, 11.5 millimetres is our bullseye in this one, as it's a 10 metre pistol event. 10.9 is the highest possible score. People have said to me, why isn't it 11? It's just not possible, just got to have a 10.9, that's it, end of story. So we're just waiting for our announcer Amy Yu of Republic of Korea, just down the front, looking over to welcome in the athletes. Meanwhile, here's what happened in qualification. It was Ravina Francis of India who topped the table on 569, 4 points in front of Bedovskovskaya, a neutral para athlete. And Kristina David of Hungary on 564, 3 in front of Galedon of France. And then right the way down to Ibanez Babayeva of Azerbaijan on 550. So 49 points separated 8th and 1st place. Is that an indication as to how this final is going to go? Well, we'll soon find out in just a second. Just one athlete from the People's Republic of China in this final, and I say that sounding maybe quite surprised, only purely because most of the finals have had at least 2 athletes from the People's Republic of China in
athletes
them.
To the line.
So here we go, athletes to the line, and here's the introductions from Amy Yu.
And the organizing committee welcome you all here in New Delhi, India for 2024 WSPS World Cup. My name is Amy, and it is my honor to present you this Air Pistols Women's SH1 and our 8 finalists. Please give a big round of applause as I introduce each athlete. On firing point H, representing Uzbekistan, please give a big round of applause to Shaunoza Mamajonova. On firing point G, representing Azerbaijan, please give a big round of applause to Ibanez Babayeva. On firing point F, please give a big round of applause Oksana Bedovskovskaya, who is a neutral para athlete. On firing point E, representing People's Republic of China, please give a big round of applause to Li Ming. On firing point D, representing Hungary, please give a big round of applause to Krista David. On firing point C, representing Ukraine, please give a big round of applause Irina Liakul. On firing point B, representing India, please give a big round of applause to Ravina Francis. The last finalist on firing point A, representing France. Please give a big round of applause to Gael Edon. The jury member in charge of this final is Yaqub Ali Abbas from United Arab Emirates. Assistant jury in this final is Majid Nejami of Islamic Republic of Iran. Our chief range officer for this final is Studio Tomar of India. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final day of the event. Please enjoy and good luck to all our athletes.
Take your positions.
So Surya Tomar, our Chief Range Officer, asked the athletes to take their positions. This is our final event of day 5. It's the P2 10-metre air pistol SH1. So that is the lineup. France on firing point A, India, the home nation, on B, Ukraine on C, Hungary on D, People's Republic of China on E, Oksana Bereskonovskaya, who is a neutral para-athlete, on F. We've got Azerbaijan on G and Uzbekistan on firing point H. So we'll start now with the lineup and a closer look. This is Shaknoza Mamajanova representing Uzbekistan. Remember her from the Alain World Cup. Remember that vividly because she put in such a good performance that day, take gold medal. That was in the P4. This of course is the P2, where she was also a silver medalist in Alain at the World Cup. But there was that gold in the P4 as well. And Natalia Efimova is the coach. And this is Ibanez Babayeva representing Azerbaijan, bronze medalist in Rotterdam at the European Championships. Remember that one too, I was there commentating on that final. And next on firing point F is Oksana Beresovskaya. First of all though, Afghan Ahmadov, can't forget him, the coach. And here is Oksana Beresovskaya, who is a neutral para-athlete. 7th place in Lima at the World Cup in 2021. And the coach is Natalia Linskaskaya. This is Lee Min, 6th place at the Asian Games in 2022. And perhaps hoping for better things today. And Hu Bing once again will be a coach in this final. Here's Christina David of Hungary, gold medalist in Osijek last year at the World Cup. Also a gold medalist in Munich
5 minutes
at the World Cup in 2022.
Start.
And 5th place in the European Championships last year in Rotterdam. So Chief Range Officer has called start of the 5 minutes preparation and sighting time, which means the safety flags can be removed from the pistols. And Andrea Milgate is the coach. So next up, representing Ukraine, is Irina Lyakul on firing point C. 4th in the World Championships at Lima last year, 2023. Also took a gold medal in Sydney at the World Championships in 2019. So she's a former world champion.
Now while we are waiting for the sighting time,
Markovic
let me introduce the format
the
of
coach.
this women's 10-meter air pistol SH1. The final consists of 2 series of 5 match shots.
And
each
here's Rubina
fired
Francis,
in a
the
time
pressure of the
2
home
minutes
nation
and
perhaps
2
on her
seconds per
shoulders as she
series.
takes a deep breath.
And this is followed
Bronze
by
medalist
14
in
single
the
match
Asian
shots,
Para Games
each fired in a
2022
comment in a time
and the
of
gold
50
medalist from
seconds.
the Lima World Cup in
After 12
2021.
shots, the lowest
So
ranking
she knows her
athlete,
way around the
which will be
podium.
8th place, will be decided, and you will see continue after every 2 shots until we know that who's gonna be gold medal and silver
Jivan
medal
Lao Rai
winners.
again is a
If there
coach
is a tie for lowest ranking
out there
athletes to
again
be decided,
on the
the
field of play.
tie-breaking athletes will fire an additional tie-breaking shot
Here's Gaël
until tie is
Hidon
broken.
representing France,
Once
gold
again,
medalist
thank you for being here
in Alain
and to
at the end of
support the
last year,
athletes. This is the
2023,
last event of the day.
and also
Please
took a
once
silver
again
medal at the World
enjoy the final
Championships in
and give a big
Lima
support to
last
our
year. It was quite a good year for Gaël. And there's Oliver Bianchi, who's the coach. So just under 3 minutes of preparation and sighting time to go, and then we'll be underway with this 10-metre pistol final. All about mental balance, precision, and trying to stay as still as possible. Controlling your breathing, of course. Holding the pistol out at full arm's length. And I wonder today, will we see the world record broken? Well, it stood for coming up for 2 years. And Aysel Ozgan of Turkey with that 240 in Châteauroux in France at the World Cup. There's me, myself, Rory McAllister. Good afternoon to you. I'll be your commentator for this final. I'm very much looking forward to this one. 10-metre air pistol for women in the SH1 classification. So about 90 seconds to go now for the preparation and sighting time. If you're joining us on YouTube, then hello to you. Do let us know where you are watching from around the world. Do leave your thoughts in the comments and show us who you're here to support. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel. That way the notifications pop up for you and you don't need to go around searching. Likewise, if you're joining us on Facebook, then you can leave your comments for us and like the video. Just one day left now after today. Day 6 is the final day of competition. And the R6 final will start at 11:15 tomorrow morning. And then the R5 final is at 3:45, followed by the victory ceremonies. And speaking of which, we will have victory ceremonies for you later this evening around 6 o'clock after this final. So we'll have the final for you now with 30 seconds
30
to go.
seconds.
So there's Studio Tomar, the Chief Range Officer, calling the 30 seconds. So feel free to kick back, watch this final, and then we'll have the medal ceremony for you as well once this final concludes. So here's how they line up. France on firing point A, the home nation of India on B, Ukraine represented on C, Hungary on D, People's Republic of China on E, Oksana Berezovskaya, who's a
Unload.
nuclear para-athlete on F. And then we have Ivanez Babayeva of Azerbaijan on G. And then Shaknoza
For the first
Mamajanova
competition
of
series,
Uzbekistan
load.
on H. So here we go, load. We're just waiting for the start commands
Start.
now. There it is. So we can get underway. Who will take the early advantage in this first series of 5 shots? Once this series of 5 shots concludes, there'll be another series of 5 shots, and then we'll move to individual shots. And the eliminations take place after shot 12, shot 14, shot 16, shot 18, shot 20, shot 22 decides bronze, and shot 24 will decide gold and silver. Berezovskaya with a great shot, 10.3. 10.5 from Mamajanova. Gailey Don in the 8 ring will certainly want an improvement on that. Just looking at Gail nearest our screens, or nearest our cameras, should I say. So some shots even coming in the 7 ring, Babayeva and Gailey Don. Gailey Don representing France, she'll want an improvement for sure. 10.5, there you go. Just as we talk of improvement, Gailey Don shows her class. That's superb. Breath control, precision, controlling the heart rates, the mental battle as well as the physical battle, all of those components needed, and of course a good eye, a steady hand and a good shot. That's what makes up pistol shooting. So Liaku, first to finish, ends that series on an 8.6. A little low and a little high of the target in that 5-shot series. .2 from Gailey Don on her last shot, and follows that with a 9.9 in her final shot of that series. So a slight improvement from Gailey Don of France.
Stop. Now we just finished
So
the
looking at the
first
scoreboard
5
now,
shots.
Christina
At the
David
moment,
leads the way, a
David
total of
Rockhandry, leader on
50.3.
this
That's an
series.
impressive total for
And then
pistol
second place,
shooting.
Oksana Berezhevskaya. And
And
third
she's
place,
2.0
from
in
France.
front of
Now we are
Berezovskaya.
moving on to another 5
Gailey
shots.
Don 1.0 behind in third.
For the next
And then some
competition
other very,
series,
very close
note
differences right the way down to 8th place.
Start.
Cracking shot from Gailey Don, a 10.5. Exactly what you need to kick off the second 5-shot series. And a 7.7 this time for Gail, so really up and down. Liaku meanwhile with a 10.4, also Rabina Francis with a 10.4, very high. .3 from Christina David. She continues to lead. Most of the athletes with either 2 or 1 shot to go. 10.5 from Babayeva. Fantastic shot at this stage of a final. And you just want to try and start to shape it up before it comes to the end of the second series, before we go into those single shots, because that's when the eliminations start. And Babayeva at the moment in 8th place with a 10.5. Still one shot to go. Certainly improve her chances of staying in this final. So Ravina Francis just gathers herself, checks her footing, all starts from the feet upwards. Need a good stance, nice and solid. Likewise, if you are sitting down, it's just the same. It's about getting a nice posture and trying to keep as still as possible when firing the pistol. So Christina David still leads.
Now we just finished another 5 shots.
And that first 5-shot series from Christina was a 50.3. The second one was actually only a 47.1. I mean, I say only. Still obviously better than I could do, and certainly a world-class standard.
From France is at 3rd place between second
But
and
Christina
third
David
at
still
7
leads, a
point
gap of
differences.
1.6 now between herself and
From now on, single
Beresovskaya.
shot will be begin, and after each second shot, the lowest ranking
Gailidon in
finalist
3rd
will
place
be
still,
decided.
just 0.7 behind.
For the next competition shot,
And some other differences and gaps apart from that 3.4 down at the bottom for Babayeva. So some work for the Azerbaijan athlete to do in this final. This is shot 11, and the next shot is shot 12, and that'll be our first elimination for 8th place. Superb shot from Christina David, a 10.8, already leading the final, and then just slams in a 10.8 as if to say, well, have that as well. There's now a 3.0 gap between Christina David and Gailidon.
Now, David,
first and
Krista
second.
David just got a 10.8, still leading on this series, and now followed by Edon from France, and now Oksana Berzhevskaya on the 3rd place. Now, after one more shot, 8th place will be
So we now
decided.
have
For the moment,
The
8th
next
place,
single shot, this is shot
Mamadova
12,
from
which will
Uzbekistan,
decide our first
and 7th
elimination
place,
and 8th place.
Babayeva from Azerbaijan.
for the next competition shot, load. Start.
.6 from Lee Min, cracking shot from Ravina Francis as well, 10.2, much to the delight of the Indian crowd, supporting their home athletes.
Now, congratulations.
So we have our first elimination.
And give a big round of applause.
Mamajanova has been a switch round at the bottom.
Representing Uzbekistan goes to Shahnoza
And that's what can happen in pistol
Mamajanova.
shooting. So
Now,
Shahnoza Mamajanova
still leader on the
of
stage.
Uzbekistan now
we have
leaves in
Francis
8th
from
place.
India now go on to 2nd place. 3rd
So
place,
Babayeva
Li Min
survives,
from the People's Republic of
but it's
China.
4.4 behind Gailidon, who managed to drop from 3rd place
next
right down to
competition shot.
6th.
Load.
I think Gail hit, what was it, a 7.7
Start.
with that last shot, so you can see Lidon drop from 3rd down to 6th, and that's what can happen in pistol shooting. It can be brutal and ruthless. Nice to see Mamajanova with a smile. And Natalia Efimova beside her, just giving her a tap, saying well done.
Stop.
Now still Krista David from Hungary are leading on.
So that was shot
on the
13.
series. Now
Christina
leading from
David
the
still
People's
leads,
Republic of China,
126.6.
Now,
Despite
Lyle
that
from
9.6
Ukraine
shot.
jumped onto the
Lee
third.
Min,
After
let's
the
keep
one
an
more
eye
shot,
on Lee.
7th place
A 10.8
will be decided.
shot.
For the moment, 7th place, Babayeva from Azerbaijan, and 6th place, Edon
Ibanez
from France.
Babayeva is in 7th place at
For
the moment,
next
so
competition
pressure
shot,
is on
load.
because there's a huge gap between herself and Gail Edon, who's in
Start.
6th place. 6.6, that's massive. Okay, the cheers there for Rabina Francis with a 10.7.
Now,
But Babayeva now leaves this final representing Azerbaijan in 7th place, finished 7.9 behind Gail Edon of France. So Ibanez Babayeva from Azerbaijan leaves in 7th place on a total of 124.9.
Is Oksana Berezovskaya. Between 2nd and 3rd have 8-point differences.
So Christina David
For
at
the
the
next
top.
competition shot,
There was a
load.
gap of 3.2, it's now 1.8. And Rabina Francis just drops down, but
start.
had a 10.7 a second ago. And Christina David of Hungary bossing this final and continues to lead. So this is shot 15. So still, so precise. It's a
Stop.
9.5 this time from the
There are
Hungarian.
no changes for leading David. And again,
Christina
leading
David
from
does
China
maintain her lead.
on the second. Now
Because all
we
the other
have
shots are in the 9 ring, apart
Francis
from
Lubina
Lee
the
Min,
third place.
who closes
Now, after
in
one more
just a
shot,
bit more.
Eleanor will be
Lee Min
the
now on
6th place.
144.8.
At the moment, 6th place, Edon from France. And the
Will we
5th
see a
place,
switch around at the top?
Lea Hu
Otherwise,
from
Gail
Ukraine.
Edon at the moment in 6th place, 0.7 behind.
next
You can make that up in
competition
pistol
shot.
shooting, and Gail
No.
knows exactly what's at stake here. Will it be Trevien or will it be Zoutalor? So Gail Edon now to take her shot, a terrific 10.6 from Berfoskia.
Now congratulations
10.2
and please
from
give a big
Gail
round
Edon.
of applause. 6th
So
place
0.4
in
is
this
still the
final,
gap, it's not enough to
representing
survive.
France goes to Gail Edon.
And Gail Edon of France on firing point A
Still
leaves this
Krista
final
David from
in
Hungary
6th place
are
on a
leading
total of
on this series.
152.2.
Now second place is Oksana Berezovskaya, and third place Lee Min from the People's Republic of China. Between 2nd and 3rd have 6-point differences.
For the next competition shot, load.
So Christina David was 1.8 in front, it's now
Start.
1.6. And Beresovskia, who's a neutral power athlete, is certainly now trying to vie for the top. Here she is. So you can just see how those handles and grips are just moulded to the individual palm and hand. And Beresovskia just has her hand in the air. Has there been some sort of crossfire? Or has the target not recognised and not registered her shot?
Stop.
Now we just finished the 17 shots, and at the moment Still Krista David
So
from
we're up
Hungary.
to shot
and leading
17.
on the
Christina
series.
David
Now,
is still in front.
Oksana Berezovskaya
And on a total of
is following next.
155.7.
And in third place, Limin from the People's Republic of China.
And our jury are
And
just
in
going
fourth
over to the
place,
chief range
Irina
officer just to
Yerahu from
inform them of
Ukraine.
exactly
And
what's
fifth
going on
Francis from
with
India.
Berezovskaya's
After one more
targets.
shot, we'll know who'll be on the 5th place.
So Majid Nizami of the Islamic Republic of Iran takes his seat again. He's the jury member who spotted what was going on.
Stop. Insert safety flag.
And Chief Range Officer has called for the safety flags to be inserted as Dr. Kim goes off to inspect the target. I'm just wondering if the target has it run out of tape? I think Dr. Kim there was signalling that there was nothing behind it. So Ghislaine Briez, who's the technical delegate of this competition, is now down at the front. So Dr. Kim once again goes out to inspect the target alongside Majid Nizami. Well, the tape's there, you can see it at the bottom. So they're just opening it up just to inspect it. And Ghislaine Briez, the technical delegate, is also going over to make her inspections. And I think now the staff from CS perhaps are being asked over. Has the tape got caught? Is that what it was? Right, now we get to see now if the jury are satisfied with what's going on. And I think, does this mean that Berezovskaya gets to fire again?
Next command
Yes, it
is
does
only
indeed.
for firing point F. Oksana. For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So Berezovskaya gets to go again. Oh, 10.8! Well,
Okay, due to
What a
this set,
score.
we got the changes. Now Berezovskaya
After a delay
and
like that, to
Berezovskaya
compose yourself,
are
come
coming
back,
onto the jump onto the leading
make the
on
appeal as
stage.
well and say,
Second, David
my shot
Krista
wasn't
from
recognised
Hungary.
and wasn't
Third place,
registered.
Limin from
To
the
then get it
People's
all
Republic of
reset and
China.
come out with a 10.8, just
Place,
0.1 off the
from
perfect
India.
10.9. What a
And fifth place is
fantastic
Yara
shot.
from Ukraine. Once again,
That really
after
is
this
world class.
final shot, we'll know who will be on the 5th place.
So it means she now goes in front.
For the
So
next
Berezovskaya
competition shot, load.
now in front of Christina David by 0.2. Interesting drama
Stop.
here in New Delhi. So this is shot 18 to decide 5th place, which Irina Laku of Ukraine is in danger of leaving this final. She's 1.1 behind Ravina Francis of India. Francis hit a 9.2. So there is a chance here for Liaku, but she needs a 10.3, doesn't quite get it. It's a 9.9.
Congratulations, and please give a
But
big
it's all
round of
switched
applause.
round even
Fifth
because
place
Lee
in the
Min,
final,
who was
representing
performing so
People's
well, now
Republic of
leaves this
China,
final
goes
just
to Lee
0.1
Min.
behind Arina Liaku. And once again,
Now,
we've got more
the
drama
stage
and developments
is
here
set.
in this
Now jump
P2
onto
women's
the
10
leading
meter
first place.
air pistol
And
SH1
now
final.
second place,
Unbelievable.
Oksana Berezovskaya, and third
Just
place,
shows you how it all moves around in
Ravina
pistol
Francis
shooting.
from India.
So Liaku remains. Ravina Francis of India still in there for the home nation. Beresovskaya, a neutral power athlete, now in second place. And Christina David of Hungary
Please give a big round of applause.
once again leads with
For
a
the
narrow
next
gap of
competition shot,
0.3.
Load. Start.
Cracking shot from Ravina Francis, a 10.3. Laku with an 8.4.
Stop.
9.7 from Christina David
Now
and a
still
9.2 from
David
Beresovskaya.
from Hungary are leading on this stage. Now
So
Oksana
Christina David
Berezovskaya
continues to
is
lead.
following
Total now is
next. And Princess Irina on the
184.9.
third.
She's just
Fourth place, Yao
0.7 in
from
front.
Ukraine. Now after
0.8
one
in
more
front.
shot, we will know who will be on the fourth place.
For the next competition shot, load.
And this next shot decides fourth place. The cruelest place to finish, just outside the medals.
Start.
And Liaku 2.3 behind. Couple of shots in the 9.5 for both Francis and Liaku.
Stop.
Christina David with a
Now
10.2.
congratulations, and
And that's
please
when
give
you
a
want to
big
pull it
round
out
of
this
applause.
stage of a
Fourth place
final.
in this final.
But our next
Representing
elimination,
Ukraine goes
representing
to Ina
Ukraine,
Leo.
is Arina Liaku, and she leaves in fourth place.
Still, there's no changes. Krista David still strongly leading on the first place. Now second place, still Oksana Berezovskaya, and third place, Francis Lubina from India.
For the next competition shot, load.
So India will get another medal. That's a guarantee. What colour will it be?
Start.
Ravina Francis is 1.9 behind Beresovskaya, who's then 2.0 behind Christina David. A 10.4 from Ravina Francis in
Stop.
front of the home Indian
Now, as you can see,
supporters.
we have only 3 athletes left. Still
She's only
David from
0.4
Hungary
now
are
behind
leading on this
Beresovskaya.
stage,
Will there be a
followed by
switch around?
Oksana
The gap at the
Berezovskaya.
top between David and
Francis Lubina
Beresovskaya
from
is now
India. Now,
3.3.
after the one more shot, we will know who will be taking bronze medal.
This next shot decides bronze.
For the next competition shot, load.
Will it be a bronze for India? Will Ravina Francis go on to fight for
Start.
gold and silver? Here we go. Christina David with a 9.8,
Stop.
Ravina Francis with a 9.6, and
Now,
Beresovskaya with a
congratulations, taking
9.7.
bronze
So Ravina
medal,
Francis with a gap of
representing
0.5
India, goes
takes
to
another
Ravina
medal for
Francis.
India. It's a bronze
Now we
in the
have
P2 women's 10 meter air pistol SH1,
gold and silver medals.
and the Indian crowd going
David from
absolutely
Hungary
crazy,
is strongly
and rightly so. What an
first.
achievement for
And
Ravina
followed by
Francis
Oksana
to take a bronze
Berezovskaya.
medal in this final. So
For the next
Beresovskaya
competition shot,
against
load.
Christina David. The gap was 3.4,
Start.
and it remains there, and it also means the quota place has been awarded to Beresovskaya.
Stop.
Christina David with a 9.4, Beresovskaya with a 9.5. Hardly anything between them in terms of that shot. And of course this is where it gets serious.
For the Paralympic 2024 Paris, congratulations. Now, after one more
So that's
shot,
the quota place just being announced to the crowd
and the silver medal.
for Oksana.
For the next competition shot, load.
So this is the shot to decide the gold medal. Christina David led, and Beresovskaya took the lead away, and Christina David leads again. Will it be a gold for Hungary? .9.2 from Oksana. What can Christina hit here? A 10.3.
Stop.
Well, she rolls ahead to the side. It's definitely good enough because there's a gap of 4.4 between gold and silver. It's Hungary's first medal of this World Cup, and Christina David has done it on the world stage once again. She is a gold medalist in New Delhi. Absolutely delighted, and what a day for the 48-year-old. A terrific performance because she's in her third final of the week so far, and Christina David is congratulated by Andrea Milgates, and let's not forget the efforts of Oksana Beresovskaya, a neutral para-athlete, with the quota place and the silver medal. Meanwhile, Ravina Francis of India lines up in the bronze medal position. So just waiting now for the athletes just to line up for the official presentation and announcement from our announcer Amy Yu.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, taking bronze medal. Representing India goes to Ravina Francis.
Ravina Francis of India has another medal for the home nation.
Now,
This time it's bronze.
congratulations, taking silver medal. Oksana Beresovskaya, who is the neutral para-athlete and also once again quarter place for the Paralympic Paris 2024. Now, ladies and
Oksana
gentlemen,
Beresovskaya,
gold medal
neutral
winner,
para-athletes with the
representing
silver
Hungary,
medal and the
goes to
quota place,
Christina
priceless
David.
for the Paralympic Games. And Christina David, I'm sure she'll be happy this time because no medals for her so far in the other finals, but Christina David of Hungary has claimed her country's first medal, and it's a gold at this World Cup.
At 6 p.m. local time in this final hall. Please
So do stick around for the victory ceremony for this final. That's coming up for you. And that's how it finished. India with a bronze medal, Oksana Beresovskaya with a quota place and a silver medal, and Christina David of Hungary with the gold. Well, that almost concludes day 5, apart from the coverage of the victory ceremony of the P2 coming up for you in just a second. And then we're back tomorrow with the R6 final. That's at 11:15 local time here in New Delhi. And then the R5 final will follow at 3:45. So do join us tomorrow around 11 a.m. as our coverage starts for the R6. That's the mixed 50-metre rifle prone SH1, and then at 3:45 we'll have the R5 final. That's the mixed 10-metre air rifle prone. So that's how it finished. Let's get some highlights for you of the P2 10-metre air pistol for women and see how all that drama unfolded in front of our very eyes here at the New Delhi WSPS World Cup 2024.
P2, that is Women's 10-meter air pistol SH1 event which just took place few minutes back. The medals will be presented by Mr. Narayan Singh Rana, ex-Sports Minister of Uttarakhand, former shooter and the proud father of Jaspal Rana and Subhash Rana, who is presently the national coach Indian para shooting. Also a part of the medal ceremony will be Mr. Gurshan Singh, Secretary General, Local Organizing Committee. Both the dignitaries are accompanied by Mr. Subhash Rana, National Coach, Indian Para Shooting. The bronze medal representing India goes to Rubina Francis. The silver medal will be presented by Shri Gurshan Singh Ji. And the winner of silver medal, Oksana Berezovskaya. She is a neutral para-athlete and congratulations for obtaining the quota for Paris Paralympics. And finally, the gold medal representing Hungary goes to Christina David. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay your respects to the national anthem of Hungary. We congratulate all the participants and the winners of the event.